Welcome to On the Spot News at Gainesville High School. I'm Tony Carter. Today is Thursday, May 5th, and for the pledges to our flags. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. So, it's May the 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Communities everywhere, and especially throughout Texas, celebrate this date. Why, you may ask? Historically, it's a regional holiday in Mexico, and not a traditional national holiday there. It commemorates the Mexican army's unlikely defeat of French forces at the Battle of Puebla on May 5, 1862. Compared to Mexico's fight for independence against the Spanish Empire or the U.S.-Mexico War, the Battle of Puebla was a little more than a skirmish in the country's long and bloody history. Today in Mexico, Cinco de Mayo will be commemorated primarily in the state of Puebla and recognized during a small ceremony in the capital. It's not a national holiday, however. This date is observed in the United States and other locations around the world as a celebration of Mexican heritage and pride. A common misconception in the United States is that Cinco de Mayo is Mexico's Independence Day, which actually is September 16th, or Días de Septiembre in Spanish, the most important national patriotic holiday in Mexico. To put it straight in our minds, citizens of Mexico celebrate September 16th as we do in the U.S. on July 4th. It's our Independence Day. However, imagine the frustration of Americans who don't speak Spanish and the challenge to the many American corporations who gain from marketing on this day if we celebrate in September. Try putting Días de Septiembre into a product logo. Regardless of the motivation, today, Cinco de Mayo, is a time to acknowledge the pride of Mexican heritage that is so important to many of us and to our friends and neighbors. So, hats or sombreros off today to Mexico. Our lives are highly enriched by the culture, not to mention the cuisine from south of the border. Now, let's move on to some campus news. We begin with news and reminders from the counselors. Seniors, May scholarship deadlines are here. Take a look at the offers and hand your applications to Ms. Metzler so you can be considered for money awards. There is the GHS Native American Student Award. Also, there are offers from the Cook County Retired School Personnel, the NCTC Honors Program, and the Cook County Aggie Moms. Any senior who has received an outside scholarship should notify Ms. Metzler. She needs whatever you receive from the funding organization. That would be the certificate, the awards letter, and the scholarship value. Without that information, your award cannot be announced at class night. Please get it to her as soon as possible. Now it's time to see what's going on with our GHS clubs, classes, and organizations. Tomorrow night, many of your classmates are on stage with the annual presentation of Spring Fling. It involves performances by dance, drill, and cheer teams in group and individual routines. Coach O and her students invite you to enjoy the spectacle of talent that culminates another year of hard work and learning. It takes place at the School District Auditorium at 7 p.m. A week from today, seniors are busy with practice for class night, the senior brunch, and the class night activities. Baccalaureate services are set for Sunday the 15th. Seniors, please pay attention to information from administrators and your class sponsors so you'll know the appropriate attire for each occasion. Nurse Stone reminds Health Careers Club members to turn in field trip permission forms today. The bus leaves for Dallas at the rear entrance near the cafeteria at 8 a.m. tomorrow. Speaking of Nurse Stone, we see she's busy organizing another blood drive here on campus. If you're a viable donor candidate, please stop by her office. There's a sign-up sheet on the door. The drive takes place all day Wednesday the 18th. Congratulations to Mr. Gibbs. He's the Taffy Teacher of the Month. No one works harder or takes his instructional assignments more seriously than this chemistry teacher. We appreciate you, sir. Changes have been made to the student leader election process. All voting is now scheduled for Wednesday, May 11th. During your second period class, you will cast ballots for student council officers and your class officers as well. We will bring you information about the candidates in each race, so you'll have time to question them about their leadership qualifications and intentions. That's all part of the democratic process. We have a timely news story submitted by Videotech reporter Connor Markle and his videographer Tony Gomez. Let's take a look.
About elements and reactions. If you're taking it, there's a chance you might have Mr. Gibbs. Room B416, where in repetition there is learning. Mr. Gibbs teaches chemistry and chemistry honors here, as well as a tax class. How long have you taught chemistry at GHS?
About 15 years now.
What is your favorite saying?
In repetition, there is learning.
What are some of your hobbies?
Mainly spending time with my grandson. Whatever he wants to do, I tend to do.
What do you wish to tell freshmen who are going to take your class?
You better study, otherwise may the force be with you.
Now you know what kind of teacher Mr. Gibbs is. Connor Markle, KPAW-TV, Gainesville High School.
Turning now to the red zone for some sports updates. Doc, our GHS athletic trainer has an important announcement for all 9th through 11th graders. If you plan to participate in any sport next year, you must have a physical exam. For your convenience, the athletic department offers athletic physicals after school on Tuesday, the 17th. Cost is $10. That's a wrap for sports. Back to you, Tony.
Thanks, Kenyon. And thank you, Gainesville High School, for tuning in today. Please keep sending us your news and announcements. Have a great day at GHS. We'll see you tomorrow. Happy Cinco de Mayo, and you stay classy, Gainesville High School.